Hello gamers, today this is I, Quickie Nog, and I'm calling thereforth a meeting to talk about Theory Thursday. But before we get there, I have two very important announcements. A. Battle for Bikini Bottom, one of my favorite games ever that I literally just talked about in one of my top 10 videos. I think it was the first part. It was number 7 on my list. It's getting a HD remake. I don't know if you saw, THQ Nordic just announced it like yesterday. I literally was about to cry, tears of joy. It's such an amazing game. If you haven't seen a trailer, I'm gonna put it up right now.
Are ya ready, kids?
I'm ready!
So that's that. You saw that. If you really love it, you'll know how I feel times like 700. It's amazing. I can't say enough good things about it. And it's so random because I just made that video, but it wasn't like I expected. I really said because I expected them to announce the remake. There had been rumors of the remake for probably anywhere from like a couple months ago to even a year ago. Like that's been a thing in the last year. There's been some rumors about Nickelodeon games, especially specifically SpongeBob games and that game in general, getting a remake. But they had been mostly just like, rumors, run-of-the-mill, average type things that people say to try and get it to happen and get support. But it didn't really look official. There was no backing whatsoever until I saw it yesterday. I don't even know, words can't even describe. I just saw it on my Instagram feed. I was like, this was a meme account. This can't be real. I looked it up. It was definitely real. Like, I'm so excited. I don't know if I feel like I'm talking louder, but it's like, I'm so excited. The music in that game is amazing. We're getting it on PS4, Xbox, Switch, and PC. There's a chance I get it on all of them. Except I don't have an Xbox. I have a PS4. I don't have a Switch, but I will soon, maybe. If I do, I'll have it on there. I might just even get it on PC. If it's on Steam, it's on Steam and I'm getting it. It's not set to release next year until like 2020, so, I mean, it's still a long ways away. And I don't normally do this, but what better time for a SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Let's Play than soon, after the Ocarina of Time. Now cue the intro and let's go to Theory Thursday. Theory Thursday. Today, it's Big Thursday. Some of you real gamers will know next week is E3. E3 spans from Tuesday to Thursday. Come Thursday, next Theory Thursday, we're gonna have some stuff to talk about probably, especially because Nintendo is doing their presentation on Tuesday, which means we're gonna hear at least one Smash Fighter announced. I mean, it's E3. It's like the biggest. Like that's where you go to announce your gaming news. That's where you go to get people pumped up because you have so many people being there. You're competing with PlayStation. You're competing with Xbox. You're even competing with some other smaller people that are gonna be there. That's where you wanna be like, hey, you should be excited about my games our I guess if it's Nintendo, you should be excited about our games and our characters and all our stuff, this and that and blah blah blah. So the big question: who are we getting announced? That's a good question. I don't know that question. People that leak stuff, the leakers, like the Grinch leak or whatever it was, like right before the game came out, they'll tell you they know who it is. They don't. I don't believe it till I hear it. The Grinch leak was like supposed to be the biggest, like, that was one of the leaks that had been like backed up, supported the most. Like everyone thought that was real. No, not a thing. So I'm getting to the point honestly where I take every leak with a grain of salt. Cool, sure they're cool to look at. Until Nintendo announces it, it hasn't happened to me. I think there's two names that come to mind. First off, with it being E3, they're gonna announce a name that everyone knows. They're not gonna go out at E3 and be like Joker, or like another Final Fantasy character, because it's like, They want a name that everyone knows because it's gonna get the people excited. It's gonna get them hyped up because Nintendo wants you to remember they're still releasing DLC characters. Joker was just the first one. To me, that's insane. Like the game's did it come out in October or December? It was one of those months. It was in like December, maybe, I think. Okay, so it's not been out a year. It's been like out maybe like 6 months-ish, a little more, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea, actually. I'll put it up here. But they want you to stay excited. They want you to remain excited. How are they going to do that? They're going to release a character that everyone knows. I think there was some good reception of Joker. A lot of people didn't know who he was at first, and then a lot of people pretended like they knew who he was. Oh yeah, Joker, he's from Persona. Did you not know that? Man, you're not a gamer. I didn't know that, I'll be 100% honest, but who really cares who Joker is? Who really cares about Persona? I'm sorry if you like Persona. 2 names come to mind: Banjo-Kazooie, Steve from Minecraft. Are those the 2 people that I want the most in Smash? No. I would probably... My favorite, honestly, right now would be Skull Kid. I think would be probably my lead runner. I thought he was gonna be in until, a assist trophy or whatever. Or no, he got moved from being an assist trophy to like the spirit or whatever. Toad would be another one. Although apparently Toad actually has a backing, and he apparently he might get in at some point, but he'd be probably under Captain Toad, so I don't know, he wouldn't be able to jump or something. That'd be a weird dynamic, but I don't think there's a Smash character that wouldn't jump, because you kind of need an aerial. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe he won't get in Smash. I don't know, I can't really think of one after that. After that, it would get real crazy. People that probably won't ever make it in. But Steve from Minecraft, I just want to talk about that one for a little bit. That one, that's a mind blower right there. It should and shouldn't be. If you think about Steve's journey, like a year ago, when they're hyping it up, and like, okay, who's gonna be in Smash? Who's gonna be in Smash? Really, the only time you ever saw Steve appear on any predictions was as a joke, or as a meme. He wasn't a serious contender to make it in Smash Ultimate. Fast forward to now, he's probably the #1 most requested, aside from Geno. Geno obviously is still he's still big. Banjo's up there, but Steve actually has a really good backing, and right now, honestly, it makes way too much sense for him to not be in there. You could point to little things like Xbox logo change, where it was the flames or whatever, like the Smash Ultimate flame from their original trailer, and you could point to things like Minecraft's 10-year anniversary, or you could also point to Nintendo's and Xbox's increasingly growing great relationship that they have, even now to the point to where you can get Xbox Live on your Nintendo Switch. Don't ask me how that works. I don't know how it works. Apparently now you can play Halo on Switch. Just kidding. I don't think you can do that. But so I don't know. Steve, in my opinion, I think he is the safest. If I had to pick one character, it's hey, if you don't get this character right, if this character doesn't get announced in Smash E3, I'm burning down your house and running your car into a brick wall. I'd have to pick Steve. But Banjo is not to be counted out. Some licensing has kept him out in the past, and there have been several big names that have announced that they want him in Smash. They would really love for him to be in Smash. And I think it'd be huge for gamers, because the Banjo-Kazooie games, Banjo-Tooie, I never really played, so I don't know if that's as well received as Banjo-Kazooie. I just know that one's that's the main one that everyone loves. I don't know. I think it's got enough support. It could, theoretically, and if it did, the place would go wild and the internet would go insane. But I just can't see him making it over Steve. I feel like Steve just makes too much sense. Minecraft is too much of he is a part of culture. Minecraft is crazy. The Minecraft memes are coming back. Next thing, you have to look at the PlayStation 5 versus whatever Xbox, their new system. PlayStation has been talking a lot about the PlayStation 5, and at first, I'm not sure if it's officially named the PS5, but I think at one point they're oh, we haven't ruled it out, we're not officially naming it PS5 yet. Come on, you had the PS1, 2, and 3, and 4, just keep it the 5. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Takes me to Xbox. You remember when Xbox, okay, so the original was just the Xbox, and then we had the Xbox 360. Remember when everyone thought And I don't know if they, like, Microsoft ever said this officially, but remember when everyone was saying, oh yeah, the Xbox 720, that's the new one, they're making that. And it went as far as, like, people were making logos, and it was like, it looked just like Xbox 360, but it was blue. It was in some movie. It was like a little advertising banner. It was one of the ones with Hugh Jackman, and they fight robots. I feel like he's been in 2 or 3 of those. And he has a little, like, kid or something. They robot fight. But it's like in one of the stadiums. I'll put a picture up if I can find it. There's little banners, and it says Xbox 720. It's like, that's insane. That's advertising a console that never came out. What if they did that? What if they released the Xbox 720? The comeback. That would be insane. But they're not, I don't know. That would be crazy. That's for madness money. That's not making their new console. What's it gonna mean? Are they even gonna talk about it? I mean, if PlayStation comes out, are they gonna have a game plan for that? PlayStation comes out and goes like, yeah, the PS5. Look at all this stuff it's gonna do. Boom, boom, bang. Is Xbox gonna be able to counteract that, or are they just gonna sit back and patiently wait their time? I know for a fact, well, not for a fact, but I'm pretty sure we won't be hearing about Nintendo's new, like, their new version of the Switch. That's supposed to be like an upgraded or a newer or better version, because they said they're going to focus mainly on software. So you're going to get some games announced. You know, you'll have, like, I don't know about announcing, because obviously I'm not Nintendo, but they'll probably show some more gameplay of, like, Super Mario Maker 2, since that's kind of a new fresh thing. It's kind of hot. Luigi's Mansion 3, that I'm excited for that. This was going to be the second point that I mentioned earlier and never talked about. The second point, some of you people noticed, like, hey, he only talked about one thing. He said he had 2 things to say. In my top 10, I did the crime, the injustice of leaving Luigi's Mansion out of my top 10 in my honorable mentions. Upon further review, it didn't make it in the top 10, but it is in my honorable mentions. If I had to push one out, I'd push Earthbound out, obviously, because it's not finished, or I didn't finish it yet. And I felt bad because it's like, one of the things that kept it out of being the top 10 was, obviously, it's way too short. That's the kind of thing everyone knows is way too short. You can beat that in like an hour or 2 or 3. But anyways, back to Theory Thursday. Let me hear you guys' comments. Let me hear your opinions. Let me hear your predictions. We're talking Smash characters. Who do you think is going to be in? No character's too crazy. If you think Waluigi still got a shot, you're crazy. But if you think Banjo, if you think Steve, if you think somebody else that isn't coming to mind right now, if you think Gino's coming in, if you think Captain Toad is coming in, let me hear your thoughts and opinions. I always love to get more opinions and kind of open my mind to what you guys think as well as me. That way it's not just my ideas, it's everyone's ideas. So, this has been Quickie Knock. Thank you for watching my video on Theory Thursday. Peace out. And stay excited for Battle for Bikini Bottom.